They're adding a halftime show to the FIFA World Cup final.
The World Cup is in the US, so it's getting the true American treatment.
I mean, my gosh, there's always that comparison between the World Cup and the Super Bowl, and now FIFA's like, let's actually make it like the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, people were already like upset at the whole hydration break thing, which is basically just like a cash grab ad break. And I imagine that's exactly what's gonna be happening here at the halftime show as well.
Halftime show sponsored by,
Pepsi Cola.
I mean, it's probably going to say it, and they just have a large lineup of all of these artists from all over the world. So
I mean, think that it's so ingrained in my mind that I think Pepsi is the actual Super Bowl
it is, I
halftime
think it
sponsor,
is.
and it just comes out.
Let's check out this little news clip here about it, and then we'll talk more.
The countdown to the biggest football spectacle on the planet just got a musical upgrade. Global pop music superstar.
And then, of course, this is an interesting one. So I assume the people that actually care about football and actually care about the World Cup games, they're not just there for like the vibes and the experience. This is like the worst thing ever to them, having a halftime show. But maybe there's more like, casuals that think this is awesome.
Yeah, I do think this is gonna get a lot of the normie casual people like more interested in it.
Justin Bieber is set to co-headline the FIFA World
That doesn't look
Cup
like Justin Bieber at all.
2026 final halftime
Is that
show,
AI?
joining an
know.
already star-studded lineup of Madonna, Shakira, and BTS. The historic performance will take
Madonna's
place
like
on
80
Sunday,
years old at
the
this point.
19th of
I don't
July,
think 80, but
right
old.
after the World Cup final at the New York, New Jersey Stadium. Also
after the
joining the
final?
stage,
Did it say?
Nigerian New York, New Jersey Stadium. Right after the World Cup final.
Right after, okay.
Why would
What's
they?
the point?
Why would they call it final halftime show?
Because they want to get as many Americans to watch it as possible?
I guess, yeah.
What's the point? Why wouldn't they call it after show?
Yeah.
At least they're not messing up the game. They're not doing the hydration break version.
New York, New Jersey Stadium. Also joining the stage, Nigerian sensation Burna Boy, whose smash
They want
hit
everyone to stick
collaboration
around and
with
watch it.
Shakira, Die Die, has been dominating global charts. He'll take part in the 11-minute broadcast, adding an African flavor to the landmark night, adding a touch of classical grandeur to the show. Internationally acclaimed conductor Gustavo Dudamel, the music and artistic director of the New York Philharmonic, will lead the orchestral elements of the performance. But this isn't just about music and football, it's about impact. The halftime show will support the FIFA Global Citizen Education Fund, which is an ambitious initiative aiming to expand access to quality education and football opportunities for children around the world. And
So something very different and more based the European style are like, oh, we're gonna donate this money towards this thing. I don't know, does the Super Bowl halftime donate any money?
I don't know.
They might donate some stuff to veterans. That's all I can think of.
I feel like it's the more and more I learn about FIFA, the more it just seems like they're just a corrupt corporation.
And notice how they said support too. I feel
Yeah.
like the wording's a bit arbitrary to where they're like, oh, we'll give a little bit of this.
That's what it's always about. I mean, it's like the billionaires who give to charity just so they don't have to pay taxes.
the response has already been overwhelming, with over $50 million raised for the fund so far,
Oh.
and momentum continuing to build, adding a nostalgic, feel-good touch to the celebration. Beloved characters from Sesame Street and the Muppets will also feature in the show, reinforcing its core message that education can change lives. With music legends, a Nigerian chart topper, a world-renowned conductor, and childhood icons all coming together. The FIFA World Cup 2026 final halftime show promises to be a
Halftime
global
show.
celebration of football, music, and unity.
Interesting. I mean, what this shows to me is European capital is trying to Americanize because they see how much money United States businesses make.
Yeah, that's the thing. The like more well-off European, like the rich CEO type people there are definitely just pushing as hard as they can to be like those American ones because they could make so much more money. But hopefully the people of Europe, the people, some of the people watching this video will continue to realize that the quality of life is so much better in Europe.
They're gonna try. And the propaganda machine from the capital owners is definitely, you can see the impact in Europe. Germany now getting rid of their amazing sick leave that they had. Now you have to go to the doctor. I mean, talk about overwhelming the healthcare system, making people that are feeling sick go to the hospital or the clinic to get a doctor's note when they used to be able to just call on the phone if they needed one.
Yeah, so this is the type of stuff that's a little scary for all the stuff we always love to praise in Europe. It's possibly going to get shipped away unless the people can continue to stand up.
They're gonna want to make Europeans lose all the labor rights they have, like Americans, and they're gonna want to dumb down Europeans so they just become mindless consumers like Americans. And by making a halftime show, I mean, think about how much coverage about the Super Bowl is like, oh, the halftime show, halftime show, halftime show. It's just a circus to entertain people while they just rake in money off playing ads every 3 minutes.
And then the Super Bowl itself is continuing, the ads on the Super Bowl itself are continuing the circus because people like to watch the Super Bowl to see the ads. That's pure capitalism right there. Entertainment, but it's actually just promoting companies constantly.
Maybe people are done with that because the ads all suck now.
Yeah.
Because half of them are AI.
Mm-hmm.
But people still talk about Super Bowl ads.
It's funny how like people thought that it was such a special thing, but then of course the pure capitalist version of it is going further and further away from the actual art form of making a funny commercial and then just making it purely how can we make the most money off of this, and that just results in AI slop that just is easy to produce.
I mean, imagine all the like marketing, like the psychology marketing stuff. Like they're like, oh, you have to put this picture and add this tune to make people remember your ad. I mean, it's like stuff like that that's really crazy and just takes like the artistry out of anything. I mean, it was already an ad, but the little bit of artistry that there was. And I've heard that this World Cup, they've made like the most money they've ever made by far. And now they're setting it up next year with this, because it's like a special anniversary of the World Cup. I think the 100-year anniversary. So they're like, oh, we're actually going to have it all over the world. But it's just setting up so it disqualifies all the continents that are in it so they can put it in America again the next year. That's the conspiracy theory I heard because they made so much money at this World Cup.
So I'm curious to hear what you guys think about this. Is it just like, oh, fun little concert thing, I'm happy? Or is it quite the coincidence that they're starting to make a ton of money as soon as the World Cup was held in the US and they're changing a lot of the stuff around the organization? I don't know. What do you guys think?
It all makes sense. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Goodbye.
Bye.